Welcome learners, I am Dipankar Vasumatari, teaching English in Gajera Global School, Surat. Hello learners, in this video today we'll discuss a pretty common problem, the use of do as an auxiliary verb or a helping verb. Many people make this mistake as you can see on the slide here. So some people say did not, went, does not, goes. Now which is the correct form of the verb we should use here? Let's take a look at this. We use does and did in two tenses, in the present simple tense and in the past simple tenses. And we use these two forms of the helping verb to make a negative statement and to ask a question. Now, how do you make a negative sentence? We do it like this. In a negative sentence, when the subject is third person singular, we use does. The do becomes does. We add es to the auxiliary verb, so it becomes does. And the main verb does not change in a negative sense. So we say it like this: he does not like vegetables. In the affirmative sentence, we should say he likes vegetables. This is the reason people make the mistake of using likes in the negative sentence also, because in the affirmative we need to add an s, es or ies to the main verb depending on the spelling. So the same principle is transferred when we make a negative statement. So they, instead of saying he does not like vegetables, they say he does not like vegetables, because we use likes in the affirmative sentence. But we should remember, we should not change the main verb in a negative sentence in the present simple tense. So we should say he does not like vegetables, she does not eat chicken, father doesn't live near the city center. See, there is no change in the main verb. Similarly, in a negative sentence in the past simple tense, the do becomes did. And look at the main verb here. Like, it hasn't changed. Eat also hasn't changed. And live also hasn't changed. But in the affirmative sentence, these are the changes we make in the main verb. He liked vegetables. He ate chicken for dinner. Father lived near the city center. In the negative, we change the auxiliary verb. We use the second form of the auxiliary verb. He did not, she did not, father did. Now let's take a look in the interrogative sentence in the present simple tense. So the affirmative sentence remains the same here. He likes vegetables. But to make it interrogative, we need to use does, and it sits in the beginning of the sentence. Does he like vegetables? And look at the main verb here, it did not change. Does she eat chicken? Here also no change in the main verb. Does father live near a city center? Here also no change in the main verb. And in the affirmative sentences, see, the main verb has been changed because of the tense and because of the subject, the third person singular subject. And in the past simple tense, this does becomes did, as in these examples. The main verb here also doesn't change in the interrogative sense, because we have already made the necessary change in the auxiliary verb or the helping verb. Here also the main verb doesn't change, because we have already made the necessary change in the auxiliary verb in the helping verb. Here in the affirmative, since there is no helping verb, you need to make all the changes in the main verb itself. See, did he like vegetables? We cannot say did he liked vegetables. That would be wrong. Did she eat chicken is correct. We cannot say did she ate chicken. That would be wrong. Did father live near a city center? We cannot say that father lived near a city center. That would be wrong, because all the necessary changes have been made in the auxiliary verb. Hope this is useful. Keep watching this space for more videos. Thank you.